Claude just got a brand new upgrade that allows you to actually link it to YouTube so that you can automate finding content ideas, scripting your videos, figuring out why your content didn't work, and so much more. Because if you're currently using ChatGPT, or even worse, you're using an AI tool that's not actually linked up to YouTube, you're probably getting bad advice, or even worse, being lied to, and that's why you're not getting the growth you want, the views that you want, and ultimately why you won't get monetized on YouTube. But don't worry, because by the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to hook Claude up to YouTube so you have a data machine that can run for you 24/7. Okay, so that brand new upgrade to Claude that I'm talking about is actually going to be the vidIQ MCP, because now if we come over here and we come into settings, you're going to be able to see that if we come under connectors right here, that you can now add in the vidIQ custom MCP right here. Now setting this up is incredibly easy. You're simply going to come over here, you're going to click on add custom connector, then you're going to want to come over into vidIQ, you're going to want to also come into your account settings right here, and you're now going to see MCP. This walks you through exactly how to set this up. You're going to generate your API key above so that it actually has access to your YouTube channel. You're then going to go to Claude, settings, connectors, adds custom connector, what I just showed you, and you're going to paste this MCP server there. And now once this is actually set up, we can come over here and ask this what it's actually capable of doing. So what can the vidIQ MCP actually do? And we could see this is what it's going to give you access to. One, to keyword research, so you could get search volume, competition scores, related keyword suggestions for any YouTube keyword. In addition to that, we could come over to trending videos right here, so you could find out what's hot right now by view per hour velocity, filter by niche, country, subscriber range, and format, long form versus shorts. In addition to that, you're going to be able to find outlier videos. If you don't know what an outlier video is, essentially it's just a trending video on YouTube. You'll be able to find breakout channels, so you could discover channels that are growing fast in your niche that have above average 30-day subscriber growth metrics. In addition to that, you could get your own channel stats, you could browse videos, you could get channel performance trends, you could get channels by IDs, you could go through on specific videos and get their video stats, you could pull the comment threads with replies to sort them by relevance or see what people are searching for. You could get video transcripts, get video ideas. In addition to that, you could get your own channel analytics and actually get a report of whether or not it's doing well. And you could check your balance with vidIQ credits, or you could see what YouTube channels you're actually authorized to be able to access with your vidIQ MCP. And the use cases that this unlocks for you is really crazy. For example, we could come over here and we could say something like, I am in the YouTube growth niche. Please find me the top keywords that I should make content about using the vidIQ MCP. Now, what this is actually going to do is this is going to go through and this is going to figure out exactly what keywords I should actually be using right here by using vidIQ's MCP. Now, if we were to compare this, and let's say just come over to ChatGPT and ask it the same exact question, what we would actually find is that we get a way worse result. And I actually want to compare the two right here to show you how bad it is when you try to use ChatGPT. So we can see right here that this actually isn't backed by any data. And this literally says this right here, that it's not backed by data because it doesn't actually have access to vidIQ. So since this doesn't actually have access to YouTube's information, we don't actually know which of these are actually going to be good for us to use, but ChatGPT will still give us answers anyway. But if we come back over to Claude right here, we can see that it's actually using vidIQ's integration and it's sorting out the signal from the noise and will give us a way better response. Now look at this. This has literally gone through, this has analyzed 85 different keywords. It's pulled the top opportunities. We've got 5 different categories right here. And this goes through all of the different keywords that we should actually look into, all of the monthly searches, what the score is, how much competition there is, what the tier is. And this goes through all of the things that we should actually be focused on. And guess what? This actually gives us real data. If we look at what ChatGPT gave us, it just gave us random keywords, not backed by data. So we'd be, quite frankly, wasting our time trying to use ChatGPT when we use Claude that actually has real data right here. In addition to that, it goes through the biggest key takeaways for my content. So doing things about AI tool reviews, give me an unfair advantage, faceless YouTube is a monster. And then it goes through a bunch of other gold mines right here. And guess what? We could actually use this to script out our content too. Let's say that we want to create a video on this. We could say something like, we want to make a video on this topic. Can you please give me 3 to 5 different viral title ideas? In addition, give me a description and tags for this video, and then this will actually go through and this will do all of this and prevent us having to do that work. Now in a little bit, I'm going to show you how you can actually automate this using Claude, and I'm going to give you the exact prompt to actually do this, but I want to show you how this is actually going through, and this actually pulled viral title ideas based on what's actually working best inside of the niche. And we can see now goes through and gives us these, and it gives us the reasoning on exactly why it actually does this. For example, it says that we should do this because somebody else used this and got over 89,000 views, or we should do this because somebody else did it and had a breakout video. So now you're actually getting real results that are backed by data and not just something random. And look how quick it was able to do this. Now, before I walk you through the 5 automations that you need to make sure that you're setting up to cut your content creation time in half when it comes to growing your YouTube channel, I wanted to remind you that you could go to the pinned comment below and get started with vidIQ and their MCP today for only $1. This is an exclusive offer you're not going to find anywhere else, and it's an absolute no-brainer because it's going to help you spend way less time creating YouTube content, doing research, and all the things that it takes to make successful videos. So what are you waiting for? Go to that pinned comment below, get started with it today. Okay, now in order to actually set up automations using Claude and using vidIQ's MCP, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get Claude Desktop right here. This is going to allow you to actually open up this app, and you are going to see Cowork right here. And what this is going to allow you to do is actually set up automations, because as we can see right here, we could ask Cowork, can you access vidIQ's MCP? We could see it says yes, the MCP is available. And now what we could do is actually go through and set up automations using the schedule feature right here. So if we come over here and we click on schedule, we could click on new task, and I'm going to walk you through exactly what kind of automations I like to set up. The first one we want to do is daily content ideas. So we're going to come over here, we're going to name this daily content ideas. We're going to say get content ideas, and we could have this go through and say using the vidIQ MCP, find daily content ideas for my niche on YouTube. My niche is how to grow on TikTok, how to grow on Instagram, and how to grow on YouTube. I want you to find the highest VPH videos in my niche and give them to me. In addition, I want you to find the breakout channels in my niche and outlier videos. For each, don't just tell me the video, give me a video I should make based on it, and 3 to 5 title ideas for each of them. Now, what we could actually do is for each of them. So we could come over here and we could actually put this inside of a project if we wanted to. We could have this ask for approvals, or we could have it skip approvals. We could choose what kind of model we want to use here. I would suggest using Claude Opus 4.7, and we could choose the frequency at which we want this to happen. So we could have this happen hourly, daily, on weekdays, weekly, whatever you actually want it to happen. I personally want it to happen daily at 6 a.m. because I wake up just slightly after that. We could click save, and now this will actually automate this out for us. Now, the next thing I would strongly suggest you set up in terms of automations is going to be a competitor spy. This is going to allow us to actually go through and monitor our competitors. So the prompt right here is going to be using the vidIQ MCP. Give me a report of what videos my competitors have made in the last 24 hours, how they're performing versus their typical uploads, and let me know if there's something I should recreate. Then you can actually go through and just add in the link to all of these different competitors. And what's even better is if you don't know who your competitors are, you can actually use this to go and figure this out, which is pretty crazy. In addition to that, if you wanted to, you could actually get an hourly update of this. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that because I think that you'd be pulling up too much information, but this would be incredibly helpful. And essentially what this allows you to do is stay up to date on your niche, everything that's working, what the breakout videos are, without you having to do any work, because this is going to be feeding you with the information instead of the old way of you having to actually go and seek it out. Now, another fun way that I actually love to use this is deciding what kind of video to make. For example, we could come over here and we can say, using the vidIQ MCP server, can you let me know which video topic is better for me to make right now based on VPH for each topic. And then we're going to say topic 1, how to go viral on YouTube Shorts. And then we're going to say topic 2, how the TikTok algorithm works in 2026. Now, what this is going to do is this is actually going to use the vidIQ MCP server to pull the views per hour for each of these topics by finding outlier videos, finding how much search volume there is for each of them. And what this is actually going to allow us to do is determine which video we should make when you have tons of different ideas. So here's the actual breakdown. How to go viral on YouTube Shorts gives us the search volume, gives us the competition, gives us an overall score, gives us how many views per hour these topics are getting. If we come down here, we could see how the TikTok algorithm works in 2026. We could see how many searches, we could see the competition, we could see the score, we could see the views per hour, and we could see that right now YouTube Shorts is going to be the one that we should actually create. Now, the next thing that I could actually say to this is I could say, please give me title ideas for it, a description for it, tags for it, and I want a script outline in my usual format of my videos to make a 13 to 15 minute long video on this topic. And now guess what? It can actually go through and do that. And again, if you wanted to actually automate this process, you would be able to do this. But obviously asking it to compare a few videos is going to be a little bit more manual. And we just have to go through and give it permission to actually do this. And this is going to go through, and this is actually going to pull the transcript from our top performing videos in this niche to understand what's actually working. It's going to get everything that needs. It's going to pull this together, and it is literally going to do all of the work of everything that we would need to do to actually create a video like this. And we could see it's going to create a document. And guess what? You could have it not only do this for one piece of content, but you can have this actually do this for all of your content. And if you like this process right here, guess what you could do? You can now ask this, once it's done, to actually turn this into a prompt so that you could schedule it out. And I'm going to show you that in just a second once this is done creating this. Okay, so now we can see that this has actually gone through and this has created this document package right here, which is pretty incredible. In addition to that, we could easily add this into our drive. And one thing that I didn't actually mention is you could actually use this to send things on Slack. You could actually use this to go through and actually send things to your Gmail, send it to your team. You could have this to so many different things. So we have our primary recommendation right here. It goes through what title, goes through other titles, gives us our video description. In addition to that, it actually comes over here, gives us our tags. And this goes through and gives us our entire script right here that is based on what is actually working right now on YouTube, which is absolutely insane that it was able to go through and did this. In addition to that, it also came up with other keywords that we should naturally weave into our script in order to increase our SEO. Now, let's say that we like this right here. We could say something like, can you give me a prompt I can put in Cowork Scheduler in order to get this to automatically happen every morning. And what this will actually do is go through and create that prompt for you. So anything that you get vidIQ's MCP to do that you like, you could actually have this go through. It will then create a prompt right here that you can then simply copy and paste, bring it over here, add it in your schedule, and it's pretty incredible. Now, that last thing I did want to show you that I would strongly suggest that you do is you come over here, click on New Task, click on Video Breakdown. You could put summary of how my videos are performing, and then I'm going to give you the prompt for this. So the prompt is going to be pull my last 5 videos on YouTube, break down how I should have done the following differently. 1, my title. 2, my ideation. 3, my description. 4, my scripting. 5, my editing. In addition, look at the analytics and tell me what I need to improve. We can set this up to happen on a weekly basis, so it will actually give you a weekly review of your YouTube content, what you could have done differently, what you could have done better, so that you could constantly improve. And this is only scratching the surface of the different automations that you can make, because guess what? We could actually come over here and we could actually ask this, hey, based on everything you know about me, what other automation should I make? And it will tell you exactly what to do. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about exactly how the YouTube algorithm works right now in 2026, I would strongly suggest you check out this video right here that walks you through exactly how it works and how you can take advantage of it to grow faster on YouTube, get more views, and ultimately end up getting monetized.